Hello, this is Daily Bread, and today I am wearing my cool shades and I'm about to put on my cool hat because it's a good day. It's a good day because today the Eagles take on the Baltimore Ravens in preseason action. Although we won't see McNabb in action until next preseason game. But it's all good. It's Eagles football and it's starting over again. Super Bowl this year, baby. Alright, but what I really do want to talk about is, it is a cool subject. I want to talk about Putang pie. Yep. So if you're underage, now is a good time for you to turn this video off because it does talk about the sex subject. However, it is not an adult or pornographic material. Simply what I based on. So I want to talk about experiences and so forth and so forth. Nothing that will violate YouTube's terms and conditions. Now, let me give you some advice for boys around, I would say 18, 19. As a young man, alright, as a young man, I really thought that the more Putang pie I got, the better things were. The only problem with this is that I didn't realize the damage I was doing to myself. Alright? Daily Bread, back in his teenage years, loved pie. He had young pie, old pie, fat pie, skinny pie, short pie and tall pie, and yes, one time he even had old crusty pie. I was just kidding about the crusty part, but I had pie. I said to myself, Christian, if you don't have pie, you will miss out on life. I said, Christian, if you don't eat pie and as much pie as you can, you will not experience life. After a while, all pie was pretty much the same. Some were better than the others, but generally speaking, all the same. And I found myself corrupting my mind, and as of one time, simply seeing a girl nude would arouse my mind. Now it doesn't. You see, folks, when you eat a lot of sugar, your body becomes immune to it. When someone turns into an alcoholic, it's hard for them to get drunk. When you've had a lot of pie, it's hard to be aroused. Now, don't get me wrong, there's no Viagra stuff or anything. What I mean by aroused is, the way it hurts you is that when you get a little older and you're trying to act right with your wife, it's harder for you to have a healthy relationship with your wife that you want to be with and love. Why? Because your mind is so corrupted, and normal sex is just no good anymore. You see what the problem is? And do you honestly think, come on, the society is going to want you to say, oh, well, it's okay to have threesomes. It's okay to do this. It's okay to have this kind of relationship with your wife. It's okay to swing. But you know what? The fact is that for a healthy relationship, it is not okay. The man should only please his wife. And do you really think that suggesting a threesome makes your wife feel loved? There's some freaky people out there who might like it, but when you really think about it, do you think suggesting something else really makes your wife feel good about herself? It doesn't. See, the problem is that when you were out living life, you were also corrupting your mind, and now you have destroyed what you could have had, a healthy relationship with your woman. And that's just very sad. So my advice to young men is, if you think you're missing out on life, if you don't go out and have as much sex as you can, you know what? There's really nothing you're missing. There's really nothing you're missing in having multiple partners. There isn't. I don't care what people say. There's just nothing out there. I mean, sure, at the time it's fun, but you're really hurting yourself more than what you're helping yourself there. So I know it's a subject a lot of people are gonna say, "Oh, well, you're crazy. Pie's good." Yeah, well, you know, if you want to have a healthy marriage, you need to love your woman. And this is where I think I failed. This is where I think I failed in my marriage. I corrupted my mind until now I realize that I'm become, or I am, the very thing I hate. So, you know, I was going to read some Bible verses from Corinthians saying how we ought to love our wives, but I'm not going to do it. Okay, I will probably do it in another video, or if you want to get the verses, email me. But God wants a healthy relationship. God wants you to have a loving relationship with your wife. And trust me, what the world is offering will not give you that. What the world tells you is right will not provide you happiness in a true marriage. I tell you, don't do it. Keep your sexual life good and enjoy your wife when you get married. May the Lord bless you.